Second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Christie. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. Hachimura finds Davis, and it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Reeves outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Christie can't make it. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies. But we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor. I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Irving. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Here's Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
Irving kicks to Washington. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Davis, and he converts the layup. Davis has got 6.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Thompson with the bucket.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. When you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark, they've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot clock leaders. Anthony Davis is second.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Nice game for the Mavericks. It was a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Grimes. Off target from outside. LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. A nice shot by LeBron.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's Irving. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, James. The Lakers moving the ball around. Mavericks with the rebound. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for James. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for Christie. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Connect. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Thompson outside. Here's the three. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the paint. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Marshall. And it's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to a shot.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Here's Dinwiddie. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Washington, that's good.
Yeah, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Connect. James is out there with Reddish. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. Marshall deciding where to go with it. And the three ball is good. Marshall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
That one falls.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
To the middle. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket in this one.
And and he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardy. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura comes in for Reddish. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Count it good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Hachimura. Left side, Irving. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 11.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Reeves outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Thompson comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Dinwiddie. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for LeBron. Christie subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Anthony Davis. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And Thompson gets it to go.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Davis.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Fires the three. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Christie.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Inside, Klay Thompson.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Finney Smith. Stolen.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Hachimura. Buries it down low. Hachimura's got 6.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. And just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Red line! Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Timberwolves will face off against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Lakers.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots. Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Nice shot by Thompson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Hachimura's got 8 points.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Here's Grimes. Nailed from three-point land. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The shot's good from Christie. He has 5.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Here's Thompson. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for Christie. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Look at the Lakers. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, there's Dallas, a half game back.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Lively. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Marshall is checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. Reeves has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. 3, Marshall. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
And LeBron throws it down.
And that's his style right there. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
Pass to Thompson. For the 3. Thompson with the 3.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
No one near James as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. James, he takes it in. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Count the basket.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Washington finds Thompson. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And
and he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Reddish. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. James, the pass to Finney-Smith. And the rejection by Gafford. And they get it back. Here's Vincent. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Vincent's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Here's Milton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Dinwiddie wide open. And he's good on the three ball. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
That's become more the norm for Dinwiddie now, guys. He once was a poor long-distance shooter, but now he's made a big jump in that part of his game.
Reddish's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Good work there as it goes.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
James gets the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To tie it up. Vincent misses, and Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Reddish. Christie is checked in for Vincent. And it's Austin Reeves in for Shake Milton. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you can sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
Hachimura hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Lakers passing it around. From deep, Reeves. And again, the Lakers no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Lively finds Washington. Irving looking for an opening. From the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. From deep, James. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Thompson. Oh, strong move by Thompson.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Davis inside. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Thompson for three. Christie with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Now Hachimura. The three-pointer no good. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Washington. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Hachimura. No good with the layup. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Led by as many as 14 points. Nobody near Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduce you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Los Angeles with another miss. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And that one, good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A shot's good from Milton.
Assistant, Gabe Vincent.
So it's the Mavericks now. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Marshall. Plays it up and banks it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's Dallas winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Clay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.